Hi guys, my name is Shlomi. I'm a makeup artist and hairstylist, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to achieve this lived-in texturized hair down look. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. I rough blow dried my hair straight, and I took the Frieda Frizz original serum and I put that through from kind of mid shaft to the ends. It's really good for heat protection as well. Before we start styling it, I think the easiest thing when it comes to any hairstyle, whether you're having your hair down or up, is to actually section the hair. So I'm going to take it into 3 sections because I think that's the easiest way to do it when you're doing it on yourself. So I'm going to take this front section, so from about that point, and then I'm going to take it down to my ears. Okay, so you'll see something like that. You're going to take that section and you're going to twist it away and section it off. And then I'm going to take the rest of my hair and just leave a small section out at the bottom so we can start styling it. Okay, so you're going to leave about that much. I'm going to now section it into 2 parts, and this is pretty much what you're going to do throughout. I'm going to now split this into 2 parts. I'm going to take my curling tong and I'm going to place it there and twist it, and I'm going to just move the curling tong kind of up and down like that. This is going to prevent you from getting a really tight curl or a really done curl, which is not the look we're trying to go for. And as you can see, I'm actually leaving this end, I'm not curling that up. So you're going to get something that looks like this. I hope you can see it against my blue top. So this curl to me is a little bit too done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pull at it gently, tug a little bit, just from the ends of the hair, and release it. Okay, so you've just got a couple of bends. I'm going to do the same to the next section. This time I'm going to move in a different direction. So going up, down. Oops, meant up and down. Ah. Okay, and then I'm going to release, tug at it a little bit. The reason you need to tug at it while it's hot is so that it doesn't set in that kind of pattern. You want to tug at it while it's hot because then it has a little bit more movement. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to leave that side alone now, and I'm going to move on to the next side. So with this style, I think it's really important to alternate which way you curl because you want it to look really undone. You don't want it to look too styled. So for example, I would take this section and curl, leaving the end out again, moving up and down. You're kind of using it as a pulley. Yeah, and then release, tug, 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 and release. Okay, so as you noticed, I went under it. So now with this one, I'm going to switch hands because I think it's easier, and I'm going to hold my curling tong this way and go like this, and again moving up and down. Okay, so can you see we've got 2 directions here. Again, I'm going to hold that, and from the end I'm just going to tug a few times Okay. Right, let's move on to the next section. I'm going to explain it one more time and then I'm going to speed it up because you don't want to sit here and watch me curl all my hair. So I'm going to take the next section and split it into two again. And sometimes I just leave it here, but if it's easy and you feel it's going to get in the way, you can always flick it to the back. I'm going to take another section. You don't want to take really tiny sections because otherwise you're going to create more of a beach wave, which is not really the vibe we're going for. We just want that really undone, lived in kind of look. So, take a little bit more actually. So you'll notice I'm not actually going all the way to the root. I'm starting kind of mid-section and then rolling it on. And just letting the hair pretty much just slide around. And then again, release, just going over it with my hand, reaching the ends and then tugging a few times. And letting it go. Now with this section of hair, I think I can get 2 more waves in. So splitting that into 2. So I think I went under this time, so I will be going over. Release. Give it a second to cool down because it might be really hot. I don't know how high the temperature on your device goes. So, and then pull through with your hand, reach the ends, tug a few times, and let go. Okay, so you can see just having it going in different directions gives it that really lovely undone look. Okay, taking the next section, which is the last section on this side. So we're going to go under, wrap it around, let it slide up and down the curling tong, and then you're going to release. The reason I'm leaving the ends kind of undone and not curling it around the tong is it gives just that really nice piecey look. Yeah, so you got something like that. And the next section. As you release each section down, just give it a quick comb through because when the hair's all tied up, it might become a little bit frizzy, so just giving a quick comb through and then using the hot tool will just give a slightly more smooth finish. So let's talk about pesky little baby hairs or overgrown baby hairs. Like, what is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. So what I usually do is I'll just take that section on its own and I'll just give it one bend, just so it looks like it's part of the whole family here. So I usually like to go away from the face for the little pieces of hair that frame the face. So I'm going to take it very carefully. So I'm just going to give it a slight bend. As you can see, I'm going quite close to the root. If this scares you, because you'll feel a lot of heat near your ear, then you can do this bit with the hair straightener. Okay, can you see? Let's just give it a slight bend. I'm going to give you another trick. If you are someone who has quite static frizzy hair, or if you find that you've got a few kinks from sectioning it, just go through with your curling iron and use it almost like a hair straightener. And that's just going to smoothen it out for you. For this style, I don't do that too much because I like it quite piecey and a little bit texturized. So that's the final look. Now, I feel like my hair's still looking a little bit too done. So a really simple thing to do is take a wide tooth comb, something like this, and just give it a rough kind of comb through, and that will just break up the curls a little bit more. Yeah, so you should end up with something that looks a little bit like this. I want to create a little bit more texture to my hair, so I'm going to take this product by Show. It's called the Working Texture Spray. And I'm going to hit that at my roots. Spray that in my ear. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the hair into one hand, and I'm going to slowly shake it out like that, but spray at the same time, and that's going to just give us lots of volume. Okay, and the same on the other side. Okay, and then just use your fingers to break it up and just pump up that volume, and you'll end up with something a little bit like that. You can elevate this look further if you really want. You can take a section of hair and do little twists and pin it up and get that kind of boho vibe. You might want to just pull it all back into a really nice ponytail and have a texturized ponytail. It's a great base hairstyle for doing anything you want, but I also like it just down like this and really effortless. So do enjoy playing around with it. Once you've created this, for the next couple of days, you can actually try different hairstyles with it. So have fun, guys. If you enjoyed that tutorial and you found it quite easy to follow along, if you do happen to try it out, please do take a picture and tag me in it on Instagram. My tag is @Shalomi Makeup and Hair. I'll leave the information in the description box below. Let me know if there's anything else you would like me to teach, whether it's makeup or hair. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and do subscribe so you can be kept up to date with my videos.